So hi anyone who's joining us. We're just going to wait another 5 minutes or so until we begin. So if anyone is here watching already, I thought we could start just by typing how we feel about this yoga class today. So maybe we feel excited, maybe we feel a little bit nervous. And I'm going to start by typing how I feel. I feel very excited. We're going to be starting our class in about 5 minutes from now. So if we are joining, make sure we are set up and ready to do some yoga. So anyone who's just joining us now, while we wait for the rest, if you want to type how you feel today, how you feel about our yoga class, then feel free to write in the comments. I have just typed that I'm excited because I'm so excited to share this with you all. Going to be starting in the next few minutes. Just give everyone time to come in. So welcome anyone who's just joining. Going to be starting in the next few minutes. I'll give a few more moments. We'll have lots of yogis joining us for our first School of Play and School of Sport yoga session today. And anyone who's just joining now, if you want to type in the little comment section to the side, if you want to type how you feel about this first yoga class, then feel free to. I've typed that I'm excited because I'm very excited to share this with you all. But maybe if any of us feel a little bit nervous. Oh, hi from Chilton Park Year 6. Nice to have you joining. If anybody else wants to type where they're from, what school, what year, then go ahead. Welcome to share. And if anyone is watching and they're not already in comfy clothes, make sure you have something nice and comfy, nice and stretchy on, because we're going to be doing lots of moving in our yoga class today. And also, I have a glass of water. So I would recommend bringing a glass of water. in case you get a little bit thirsty. So we'll wait just, I think, one more minute in case we have anyone who's a little bit late today. And then we can begin. So anyone who's just joined, if you want to type something, if you want to say how you feel about this yoga class today, or maybe if you want to just say hello. Oh, excellent. I'm happy that you're excited to start. If anybody else feels anything this morning, then we can type it in the comments. And remember, if you don't have a glass of water, maybe go and get one now, just so that we're ready. And in the next few moments, we're going to begin. And remember, throughout this class, if you want to type anything at any point, then you're always welcome just to type in the comments. I'll keep an eye on it. And I'm going to pop in my magic microphone. So when I first put this in, the sound might go a little quiet. You have to listen very carefully. And then it will go loud again, okay? So I think we are ready to start. So everyone, let's begin. Microphone is going in, so hold on. Okay, yogis. So welcome to our first ever School of Sport and School of Play yoga class online. I'm so happy that you could all join me today. And I want to first just start by telling you about me. So my name is Chloe, and I will be your yoga teacher for all of these classes. So can we all come and start by sitting up nice and tall? And we're going to start in a position that we call a yoga seat. So we can have our legs crossed. And if we know that we're super bendy in our hips, maybe we can lift up our front leg and take it all the way on top of our bottom leg. So can you give that a go at home? Okay, I think some of us maybe can do it. And if we're here thinking, yeah, okay, this feels pretty easy, this feels pretty good, maybe we can take our bottom leg and bring it all the way on top of our top leg. And this is our yoga pretzel, or our full yoga seat. And if anybody now is sat here in this full yoga seat, and anyone is feeling super strong this morning, I want you to lift out both your hands, and I want you to place them onto the mat. And then I want you to look down at the ground, look down at your legs and your feet. And then we're going to see if we can fly here. Okay? So are you with me? Hands down. Let's take a big breath in, suck in our belly, and then can we lift all the way off the floor? Ooh, okay. So wherever we are now, let's put our bottoms back down. We can have the legs crossed up like this, or we can just have a normal cross leg. And I want everyone to come and bring their hands down. And we start every single yoga class with 3 big yoga breaths together. So before we do these, I'm going to ring my special yoga bells 3 times. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then let's take our 3 big breaths. So can everyone take a big breath in? And a long, loud breath out through our mouths. Now I want everyone to repeat after me. I promise to have kind thoughts. Very nice. Can we try a bit louder on the next one? Okay. Big breath in. Long, loud. We'll say, I promise to have kind words. Excellent, much better. Final one, big breath in. Loudest breath out. Let's say, I promise to have kind actions. Excellent, very good. Well done, everyone. So now let's all bring our hands together at our heart. And we're going to say our special yoga word. And I know that some of you already know this word. But anyone who doesn't know, our special yoga word is Namaste. And does anyone know what this means? Yes, it means hello in our yoga class. It's our special way of saying a big hello. So I want you now at home, if you're sat with anybody else, I want you to look at them and say, Namaste, Namaste. And then can everybody look at me and say, Namaste. Excellent, very good, everyone. Okay, so I thought, because this is our first ever online yoga class, that the best thing to do was to tell you the story of how yoga came to be. So all I want you to do is to listen, to look at me, and when I move, you copy how I move. Do you think we can all do that? Excellent. Okay. So a long, long time ago, everyone sat in their yoga seat still. A long, 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 long time ago, more than 5,000 years ago, there were lots and lots of monks. And these monks used to sit in their yoga seat with their heads lifted tall, with their chest lifted tall. And do you know what they would sit and do all day? They would sit and they would meditate. So can everyone sit here and try and close your eyes and sit really, 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 really still? Try to not move at all, not even wriggle a little bit, and be really, really, really quiet. So what did we think of that? Did that feel easy, or did that feel maybe a little bit difficult? Well, the monks found that this was really, really difficult because after, I don't know, if we sit here maybe for 5 minutes, how do we feel? What about if we sit here for 10 minutes? What about if we sat like this, nice and tall, back nice and straight for 1 hour? I don't know about you, but I know for me that my hips would get a little bit achy. I know that my back would get a bit achy, my neck. I think my body would want to move. So the monks thought, okay, what can we do? We can't sit here completely still all the time because our bodies are so achy. So they started to look around. So can everyone put on their glasses and have a good look around? And do you know what they were looking for? They were looking for different animals to see how these animals moved. So the first animal they saw was a butterfly. So can everyone bring their feet together? And these butterflies were moving their wings. So the monks started to move their knees like butterfly wings. And they thought, when I move my knees like this feels quite good for my hips. Does this feel good for your hips? They thought, my hips aren't achy anymore. Okay, what other animals can we move like then? If we move like the butterfly. So they looked around. Let's put our glasses on. Let's have a look around. And the next animal they saw was a cat. Can everybody copy me and come onto your hands and knees? And this cat had a really, really round back. So I want everyone to look at their bellies, push the floor away, Have a nice big round back. And if we want here, we can do a little kitty cat sound. Meow, meow. And they thought, oh, that feels so nice on my back. So what other animals are there? The next one they saw had the opposite. They had a big arch, a big U shape in their backs. And these animals went, moo, moo. You know what animal it is? Yeah, it's a cow. So they started to move, like the cows going moo, and the cat having a nice big stretch, meow, and the cows moo, and the cats meow. And then they thought, who else is really good at moving? Do you know who they saw? They saw a dog. So can everyone push their hands into the floor, tuck their toes all the way into the mat, and lift their hips up? This is our dog. And this dog was really, really excited. So it was wagging its tail. Can everyone lift up a leg and wag, 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 wag their tail? And then let's try with the other leg. So where do we think this is stretching now? For me, this is really nice to stretch my legs. And it wasn't just the cat, cow, dog, and butterfly they saw. They also saw some puppies. And has anybody ever seen a puppy doing a really good stretch? I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we want to have our hips really nice and high. And then take our hands all the way out in front of us and bring our chest down onto the floor. This is our puppy. Ooh, where do we feel like this is stretching? I think it's stretching our shoulders. Let's take another big, 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 big breath here, stretching in our puppy. And then let's come all the way back. So all these animals we've seen so far have been really, really nice animals, haven't they? Animals that we really like. But there's also some animals that they copied who are a little bit more scary. Animals who maybe we've only seen in books or on TV. And one of these animals is a tiger. So everyone, hands and knees, I want you to lift up your tiger tail. And what they really, really liked about this tiger was how the tiger moved when they get ready to eat food. Okay, so can everyone be here? Take a big breath in. And then can we come and bring our knee all the way in towards our nose? And then we're going to get ready to pounce. So take a big breath in here and pounce. Can we do it again? Big breath in, get ready. Pounce. One more time. Big breath in. Can we curl up really, really small little ball? Oh, very good. Okay, well, we need to try on the other side as well because we want both the sides of our body to be equal, don't we? So come back to the middle and then let's lift up our other leg. Find our big, 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 big tiger tail. And then can you copy after me? Let's come and round up into a little ball. Can we bring our knee all the way to our nose? Big breath in. And pounce. Two more times. Big, big breath in. Get a little ball. And pounce. Final one. This has got to be the best one. How small can we curl up? Let's get ready. Big breath in. And pounce. Okay, very good. Excellent. Let's come and sit back, have a little breath. Anybody wants a little bit of water, can have some. And now can we think of any other scary animals? Because I can think of one and it goes, it's a snake. So can we come and lie onto our bellies? We're going to push our hands into the ground, make our legs really, really heavy, like the body of a snake. And then as we breathe in, can we lift our chest all the way off the ground? And then can we be like a snake, moving our mouth? Can we look behind our right shoulder? Can we look behind our left shoulder? And let's go all the way back. Okay, let's come and stand up now. So I want to see if you can think of any other animals, because we've already looked at a few. I know there's lots and lots of animals in yoga. So if you have any ideas, can you just say it out loud and let's see if I can hear you. Did somebody say monkey? Did you say monkey? Excellent idea. You can move like a monkey. So let's come and squat all the way down like a monkey, maybe itching our armpits. Or maybe like a hungry monkey grabbing some bananas from the tree. Oh, on the other side, let's grab from the tree. Very good accent. Okay, what about other animals? I've got one more that I wanted to show you today. And I want to see if anyone can guess it. So if you have an idea, say it out. I think somebody might have said this. It's a bird, a yoga bird. So let's stand up tall. We're going to start on one leg. I'm going to start standing on my right leg. So I'm going to make sure my leg's really nice and awake. And we'll give our right leg a good tap. And then I'm going to stand up really tall. And then I'm going to keep my arms out by my side. I'm going to start to lift my left leg all the way behind me as my chest comes all the way down. So I'm like a bird. And then I can flap my big bird wings. Isn't it nice to be a bird up here? Look down, what can you see? You can see lots of little houses. Lots of different schools. Is that your school? Okay, let's go and stand up tall again. Let's have a shake out. So when we do balance, it's really good to shake out after. And then let's stand up tall. And everyone now, let's take the opposite leg. I'm using my left leg now. And let's take both our hands and do a little wakey on our leg. And we tap the whole of our leg. Tap, 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 tap. And then come and stand up nice and tall. So we're going to do the same thing, opposite side. Okay, breath in. And then start to tend your right leg all the way behind you as your belly and chest come down in line with the mat. Keep lifting your head up nice and tall. And then can you flap those little bird wings? You're flying through the sky. We take a big breath. It's okay for a little bit wobbly. Sometimes balance can be very, very tricky. Let's take one more big breath here. Let's come all the way to stand up nice and tall. Okay, so we've looked at lots of different animals. Do we think that the monks only looked at animals? Then I'll let you in on a secret. They looked at all of nature. So they also looked at the mountains. Can we come and stand up tall like a mountain? Can we lift all the way up through the top of our head to be nice and strong? And what happens when the wind blows on the mountains? Do we have a wobble? No, we stand nice and tall. But do you know who does wobble in the wind? Our trees. So again, we need to be able to balance to do this one. I think our legs are nice and awake now, aren't they? So let's stand up tall. We'll just stand on our right leg, this one here. And then let's see, can we start to come up onto our left toes? Can we start to lift up that left foot? And then lift our arms all the way up like the branches on a tree. And I told you what happens in the wind. So can we all have a little sway in the wind? Woo! Okay, let's try it to the other side. So let's come and stand on the left leg. Just make sure it's nice and awake. And let's see, can we start to stand up onto our right toes? And then can we maybe lift up this right foot? Can we take a big breath in, reach our branches all the way up to the sun? We can stand here nice and tall, like a strong tree. Or maybe like a tree in the wind, having a little sway side to side. Very nice. Excellent. Well done, everyone. And then let's come all the way back to stand up nice and tall. So, Evan, I've told you the story of where yoga comes from. I thought that we could play a little game to see how much we've learned today. What do we think? I think you're all very good at playing games. Okay, so for this game, we're going to use the yoga bells. And what we're going to do, are we listening very carefully? What we're going to do, when I say jellyfish, I want everybody to start to wiggle like a jellyfish. So yeah, wiggle our arms, wiggle our legs, maybe fold all the way forwards and wiggle our heads. And then when I ring these bells, I'm going to say one of these yoga shapes, yoga poses, one of the animals that we've learned today. And I'm going to see if you can remember. Okay, have we got it? Super. Okay, so let's stand there waiting. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, jellyfish. Let's go. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Shake it all out. Shake everything out. Shake, 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 shake. Butterfly. And everyone can be a yoga butterfly. Do you remember? Flapping our butterfly wings. This was the first one we did, wasn't it? Okay, let's go. Jellyfish. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Keep wiggling, keep wiggling. Tiger. Can you remember the tiger pose? Remember, it's on our hands and knees. And we lift up our big, big tiger tail. And because we're here, should we do a little tiger pounce? Okay, let's take a big breath in. Bring our knee all the way to our nose. And let's go. Let's take one on the other side. Big breath in, bring our knee all the way towards our nose. And pounce. Very good. Excellent. Let's stand up. And jellyfish. Let's wiggle. Let's wiggle. Let's wiggle. Shake it all out. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Mountain pose. Does anyone remember our mountain? Stand up nice and tall like a strong, tall mountain. Very good. Well done. Okay, we have two more. So when I say jellyfish, let's wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Monkey. Remember our monkey. Our monkey who is so cheeky and is sat in the tree eating bananas and scratching their armpits. Okay, final one. Let's stand up nice and tall and let's wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle like a jellyfish. Final one is our snake. Can anyone at home remember our snake? So for our snake, we lie on our bellies, we push our hands into the floor, we take a big, big breath in and lift all the way up. And then let's make our snake sound. Okay, very good. Let's come all the way back to stand up tall. So we have something else that I want to do with you all now. And this is something that we're going to do every single yoga class. And it's something that I do every single day. And it's got some of those yoga poses that we've already learned in it. So I think you're all going to be great. And this is our hello to the sun. And today, I think we're going to have to say a really loud one because I can't really see the sun today. Can you? The sun's a little bit hidden. Okay, so I want everyone to stand up at the top of their mat, nice and tall. We're going to take a big breath in. Big breath out, stand tall. Mountain pose. When we're ready, big breath in. Can everyone reach their hands all the way up to the sky? Can we look up and say, hello, sun? Can we say it a bit louder? Hello, sun. Big breath out. Let's come all the way down to the floor. Can everyone look at the floor? We're going to say, hello, earth. Hello, earth. Excellent. Very good. Now let's step one leg to the back of the mat. Bring our knee down. And I want you to pretend like you're about to run in a race. Get ready. Get ready to run in the race. But what we're going to do is step back into our dog. Can we all come into our dog? Maybe we shake our hips in our dog. Maybe we lift up a leg and shake our tail. And then when I say, I want everyone to come all the way forward into our snake. Are we ready? Big lift up. And then let's go all the way back into our dog. Let's have maybe one final wag, wag, wag of our hips here. And then let's step one leg forward. Now let's take the other knee down, like we're going to run in a race. Take a big breath in. And then let's step all the way forwards. And this time we're going to say, goodbye, Earth. I can't hear you. Can you say it a bit louder? Goodbye, Earth. Big breath in. Look up. Goodbye, sun. Long breath out. Mountain pose. Stand up nice and tall. Excellent. Okay, let's come and sit down onto our mat. Maybe we want to have a little drink of water. And then I want everyone to come back into their yoga seat. So everyone, legs crossed, hands down. And I thought, because I told you a little bit about meditation, what the monks do when they're sat like this all day, I thought because we've been moving like how the monks did, I thought I could teach you a little meditation to finish our class today. So, meditation, all we have to do is sit very, very still and try to feel peaceful and calm, okay? So, has everybody got 2 hands with them? Has everybody got 2 thumbs? 8 fingers? Excellent, that's all we're gonna need for this meditation. So we're gonna take our thumb and I want you to find your first finger and just do a little tap. Tap, tap. Second finger, do a little tap, 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 tap. Third finger, fourth finger, tap, tap, tap. So this time when we do our tap, we're gonna say a word. So each finger has a different word. So I want you to start first finger. Can everyone say peace? Very good. Second finger. Can everyone say begins? Third finger. With. Fourth finger. Me. Okay, let's try again a little bit louder. Peace begins with me. Very good. Can we take our hands onto our knees and do the same thing, but this time a little bit quieter? Peace begins with me. This time, can we whisper? Peace begins with me. And then this time, can we make no sound at all? Just move our fingers and move our lips. Very good. Now can we try and not even move our lips and maybe close our eyes? Let's do that 2 more times. Very good, everyone. We just finished our first meditation. Okay, so I want everyone, just for the end of our class, to come and sit back up. Let's bring our hands back together, and we're going to take 3 big, long yogi breaths to finish with. So can we take a big breath in? Long breath out. Can everyone say peace to ourselves? Very nice. Next one, big breath in. Long, loud breath out. Can we say peace to everyone in the room? Very good. Final one, big breath in. Long breath out. Can we say peace to everyone on earth? Excellent. Well done, yogis. Hands come together. Let's finish with a big namaste. So thank you all so much for joining me for this first ever yoga class. I've had so much fun with you all teaching online. So I hope that you've all enjoyed it too. And we have one last thing before you go. I don't know if any of you heard, but over here at School of Play and School of Sport, we're doing a really special competition. And you have the chance to win. How cool is that? And the prizes are going to be, there's quite a lot of surprises, which sounds quite exciting. And there's also some yoga and mindfulness books so that you can keep practicing at home. So if you want the chance to win this, all you have to do is go and ask your mummy or your daddy or your grandma or granddad, whoever you're with, can you ask them to go onto our Facebook or our Instagram? And this morning we posted a Thursday morning mindfulness post. And you just have to go on and share that post, and then you could win a prize. So we will be announcing our winner this evening. So fingers crossed for everyone. And I hope to see you all again next week. Bye, everyone. If you have any comments as well, feel free to just pop into the comments now. Oh, we had someone from Chilton Park. Ooh. If anyone wants to comment, feel free to. And big thank you, everyone. We all have a great rest of our day. I'm going to wait here a few minutes in case we have any comments. Remember, don't forget to go on and share the post to win in our competition. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Bye.